Hello everybody, and it is Deranged Defect, also known as Atim McGee on YouTube, MySpace, fanfiction, wherever you go. I'm probably there. Except for like blackpeople.com. I don't see the point in joining that. Except for you get to meet other black people. Wow, I could just go around the corner for that. But anyway, sorry for my sarcasm. No race joke intended. This is going to be a rant about fanfiction in general. It's just fanfiction. I'm a fanfic writer, and I love writing. I just never get around to actually typing things, because it's so much easier if I just have a microphone and get to say it and it just types it for me. But it doesn't check grammar, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, it stops me from being lazy. The main thing I'm going to rant about, and I was going to do fanfiction in general, but really the main thing I want to rant about is Yaoi haters. And my thing is, if you don't like Yaoi, why would you purposely go to a story that's rated M between two guys, or rated T, hell, even K+, and bash the story? You're not even bashing the story, you're bashing the coupling, or the fact that the coupling is two guys, that you're just basically homophobic, so you're bashing them. Not necessarily that everybody who bashes them are going to be homophobic, but could just really be against it. But my thing is, like, why take time to do that? You know what you could be doing during your day instead of like writing that review? And it's funny because when you write a review, most people who bash Yaois, they write long pages after if it was in Microsoft Word, it would be page after page, but just long paragraphs about why they hate gays in the story. And you're just wondering, sitting there, like, if you really don't like the coupling, or you really don't like guys together, why would you, one, take time to read the entire story, two, actually search for something like that, and three, write an extremely long review about how much you hate it? That's like an hour of your day right there. And if you type really fast and that's like 30 minutes of your day, still, so what? You could be doing like other things. You could make your own website in 30 minutes if you really hate it. Or you can just like go to sleep in half an hour and wake up and reform yourself of all the hate. Now, I know there's a lot of religious people who's gonna be like, oh, it's homosexual, homosexuals, this against the religion, they should burn, they should die, or they should do this, or I'm not against it, I just don't condone it, or oh my god, my child is gay, oh my god, he has to get thrown out of the house. You know, just something. If you're really religious and you just don't like go against homosexual pairings, whether it's Yuri or Yaoi, because they're still the same sex, why bother putting it into your kid's mind that it's wrong? I mean, like, I understand it's part of religion. What I'm trying to really say is, why bother researching at all? Are you that curious? You're really curious if going to M and they don't click in your mind, that's wrong. One is wrong for several reasons. It's wrong, one, because you're purposely checking out gay couples. I mean, you could go on Wikipedia or Wikipedia, or however you pronounce it, and check to see if it's the same sex, or what the characters look like, at least, if you never heard of the show or anime or whatever you're reading. Second, if you're going straight to M, there's nothing clean about that. And if you're a religious person who's like, it's against the religion, be homosexual, well, I've never heard about a religion who condones reading people having sex or watching porno, okay? So to me, you're like kind of crossing two things over here. And I understand maybe you want to see, like, read people kissing, so that's for K. And I understand, like, they even have Yaoi K+ and K++ on some websites, but specifically on fanfic, I know when you go, there's still that misrating and everything. But honestly, don't just complain. Just don't write a long review or write a review at all if you don't like it. And the worst thing you can do is report it. There's nothing wrong, because if you report that one, that means you have to go around and report every single fanfic that was like that. If fanfiction did not want Yao couples or Yuri couples, they would probably make a pop-up ad saying you cannot put those two characters together because they are the same sex. Oh, interesting. They don't do that. I wonder why. Maybe because they know that everybody in the world is going against Yao and Yuri couples. Now, my second thing when it comes to Yao bashing is just the fact that it doesn't have to be done. I mean, if you really want to bash Yao, you know what you can do. You can turn on TV, order some gay porno, and ask for it to be canceled. You know, if it really makes you mad, go to conventions and try to help the youth mind and take them out of that. So, because you'll be surprised how open-minded people are becoming in the world. They're not accepting it just because, oh my gosh, it's gonna change the world or something, but because they realize that religion for some people is not everything. I mean, I'm not very religious, and for the most people who are very religious, you're probably gonna say, oh, you're wrong, it's against religion, blah 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 blah. And if you're not that religious, you might still say something that could go against what I just said. But anyway, the point is that you have a lot more teenagers who are not necessarily gay or lesbian. They could be bisexual now. It's bisexual, yes. So it's still having the same possible same-sex relations. So my thing is, you're going to have to bash the lesbians, the gays, and the bisexuals. And I'm sorry to say, but where I live, that's about 95% of the people. And I'm not one of them, by the way. But still, I'm just not one of them. And it amazes me when guys bash Yao, because most guys, the stereotype for most guys is that you guys like Yuri. So what's the difference if girls like Yao? It's just complete. And then you're gonna say it just don't sound right. Well, to girls, you watching Yuri or reading Yuri is not this. It's just disgusting to them. But no, so they say anything, they just sit there and be like, okay, let my husband or my brother watch their Yuri. But no, you guys just want to complain. Not necessarily guys as in males, but just in general, people who complain about Yao. Because if you complain about Yao, you have to complain about Yuri and the bisexuals and everything like that. Or you're gonna have to complain when they make a straight character gay. And it could be anything you could complain about. But no, you specifically target Yao. And let me tell you this, Yao, I did not know about until like 2 or 3 years ago. And let me tell you how I found out. It was not because I was randomly searching on the online and it was a good story and it was on two guys and then I became hooked. No, it wasn't nothing like that. You know how I got hooked? Because my teacher had it as an assignment. Now, I know what you're going to say, that teacher need to be fired. But this is how it was. I was in summer program. My friend was into it. She showed me the story. I read it. It turned out to be Yao. I didn't know it was Yao, and so I finished reading it. And she told me. Then I learned the terminology and I expanded from there. Now, you gotta think, how does it relate to your teacher assignment? Teacher's assignment is gay relations right? And I use that fanfic as my example that it can be right, it can be wrong. So when it comes down to it, it's word of mouth that spreads things. It's not really, your bashing is really not going to do anything besides upset the writer who's just going to be sitting there reading your long ass response to something you completely don't like. Not because you don't like their grammar, not because you don't like their story, not necessarily because you like their character pairings, but because you're just bashing Yao in general. Now, if you want to bash Yao, make a YouTube account like everybody else and just bash it. Like I'm not necessarily bashing you, just going against you and disagreeing highly. Just do that. What everybody else does. Okay? Alright, this is Deranged Defect with just a quick rant that I need to get out, and there's probably going to be a part 2 since I'm almost running out of 10 minutes that YouTube won't allow after 10. So, I'm just going to calm down and probably continue this later. And I'm calm now because I got this out of my mind. So, let me load this to YouTube, and peace. Please leave a comment, leave a response. I don't care, just get out of your system. You might disagree with some things I have to say. You might agree. But there will be a part 2. Because I feel like I just needed to say this just for now. Okay. Deranged Defect, aka Atio. Bye.